Welcome to Arts and Lectures. Tonight on the program, we have a review of our last discussion of women in the media, Matt Damon's latest movie, and a review of David Mitchell's new novel. But first, an incredible story and interview with Robert Tong, who has come all the way from the Philippines to be interviewed in tonight's show. Welcome to San Francisco, Robert, and to Arts and Lectures.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So, Robert, you have an amazing story to tell. 5 years ago, what were you doing?
Yes, that's right. I was working as a trash picker on Smoky Mountain.
Smoky Mountain is the biggest garbage dump in the Philippines.
Yes, that's right. It's located outside Manila and contains 2 million tons of garbage.
That's a lot of garbage.
Yes, it is. In fact, the Philippine government takes garbage from all over the region. For example, Japan sells the garbage to the Philippines, and most of that garbage ends up in Smoky Mountain. It's called Smoky Mountain because some part of it is always burning slowly.
So what's a trash picker?
A trash picker is someone who lives there at the garbage dump and searches through the garbage looking for things they can save to sell or recycle, usually copper and other metals from old computers or TVs or fridges, stuff like that.
I see. So you started working on Smoky Mountain about 5 years ago?
Oh no. 5 years ago, I had already been working on the mountain for a number of years. My job was to help the trash pickers. I work for a charity, so to help them, I decided to live among them and share their work and lives.
Right. But you found something quite special.
Yes, I did. One day, I was working on the mountain, and in the trash I saw a violin neck, you know? The neck was sticking out from a pile of garbage, but I could see that it was a complete violin. It was difficult to get the violin out from under the garbage without damaging it, but I managed it.
A violin?
Yes. You know, people find all sorts of things on the mountain. It's not unusual to find things like that.
But this violin was unusual.
Yes, it was. It had no strings. So the first thing I did after I cleaned it up was to take it to a music store and buy some strings for it. I wanted to play it actually, because I had taken violin classes in school, and it was a beautiful violin.
So what happened then?
Well, I took it to this music store, and the store owner, a friend of mine, he took a look at the violin and turned really pale. He asked me to leave it with him for a few days while he did some research on it.
And what did he find?
He found it was a Stradivarius made in about 1718, the famous Karpolowski Stradivarius. It had been stolen in 1953 and missing ever since.
That is truly amazing. You must have been extremely surprised. So what did you do?
Under Philippine law, anything found in the garbage dump belongs to the finder. So the violin was mine. I kept it for a few weeks and played it. They were very happy weeks. Then I sold it at an auction in New York.
And how much did you get?
The violin sold for $45 million.
So what did you do with the money?
I donated it to the charity I work for.
All of it?
All of it. And now all the trash pickers on Smoky Mountain have gone. They have homes and real jobs. They are getting medical attention. The kids are going to school, and everyone is happy.